Hi, this is a quick video on how we have designed the custom ABM solution within AI Central. So this is the first thing, right? So which is how do you really zero down to those 100 prospects, which are your best possible prospects, right? And the composition of this can be from various signals which best qualify a prospect, or it could be basis alignment, which is basis the kind of previous references that you have done, or it could be the team's immediate network of people there, like on LinkedIn, right? So it's really a combination of this which make your best 100 prospects for a particular quarter. And the whole the whole game is really on arriving at those 100 prospects for that particular quarter. And I'm using a like a number which is, of course, the bigger the business development team, you can have a bigger number, but the point I'm making is about focus. So what I'm saying is that these tools like Plus Vibe and the other tools in the market like Apollo, where basically you can schedule campaigns or sequences to a set of prospects who belong to a certain persona, designation, industry, or a mix of those, right? And kind of entice them with the call to action or the resource, downloadable resource. Now these are things which are failing to work in the market, except like unless you have a great offer, an exceptional resource, a great event which they have to attend, those kinds of things. Okay, so I'm showing you a signal monitoring agent within the EBM pack in AI Central. And basically, this signal could be things like a company being in the news for a digital transformation initiative, or it could be an executive of that company attending an online LinkedIn event, or someone else from the company expressing an opinion on LinkedIn. So it could be any of these, and of course they could be changed over time. But the point is that this has to be looked at. A set of prospects or companies have to be looked at every week, based on these signals, so that you can reach out to them, and these are the fresh leads, right? So that the number of companies who could be approaching them would be far limited, as opposed to just using a database from any of these database tools. So after discussion with you, we will help you set this up, run this agent, and of course tweak it so that you get the kind of fresh leads that you're really looking for. So this is the second aspect of building trust. Doesn't get the attention that it deserves, and it's not just about contacting people. People have to trust you, especially if they are hearing, coming across your name for the first time. And happens in multiple ways today. One is, yes, if you're offering professional services, then having industry specific content, or getting them for a webinar, or sending them a recording of some of the main domain people in your team. Well, these have been the traditional ways in which you can build trust. But because of agents, now you can find newer opportunities where you can comment, whether it's on LinkedIn or on or Reddit or some other forums, where you can comment and build trust in the community. Okay, so I'm on a content calendar agent. This is a sample report, but I'm just showing you that there are engagement opportunities online, wherein you can use an agent to just scrape out on a regular basis the opportunities where you can comment as a founder or a even team member of a professional services company and build that trust, because this happens over time. This is for building trust in the community, and we find this like participation in on LinkedIn and Reddit and other communities a very good way in which you can build trust. And like your immediate ABN prospect may not be actually commenting yet, but yes, this is when that person checks the company's LinkedIn profile or Reddit profile. That then this whole participation is a very good way in which you can build trust in the community. This one is also an important one, which is having your own very custom design system for account research. So these 100 prospects that you have, to research them, if you rely on, say, Sales Navigator, the kind of account intelligence report that it gives is a generic one. It's a templated one. Now, depending on your goals, depending on the kind of signals that you're looking after, depending on what makes people in the account ideal people to approach, right? Those are really your parameters. But what we've seen is, without any exception, it makes a lot of sense to make your own custom designed account research report. And the other bit is the costs you're involved in when you're using AI to detail to research on accounts. And actually, I've made a separate video on this, but the kind of costs which you incur when you do it within tools like Apollo or any of these other database tools is quite high. As opposed to that, if you make your own system, like your own hand designed system, with respect to exactly the kind of parameters that you want, it turns out to be a more cost effective way to do this. Okay, let me show you a sample of what an account intelligence report can look like when you're customizing it as you want. So yeah, this is an example of an account intelligence report, and you can see that there are signals which. So this is what I mean by customized. You can tell the kind of signals that you're looking for, and then the agent can look at various social. I mean, not just LinkedIn. You can look at other news sites, etc., and come up with the kind of intelligence that you're looking after. And it also gives you the kind of, like, exactly the decision makers that you can reach out to, and also the engagement, the manner in which you have to engage, the very first mail that you have to send, or the message that has to go, which is aligned to what is happening inside that account. So that's what I mean by having your own custom designed account intelligence report. And the fourth bit is coordination with the marketing and content teams, because the ABM function has to work closely with the marketing team. So, for example, if the marketing team has to do webinars or events, or have a, like, they're producing a good asset, which can be used. So it has to be in touch with these departments, and also with the content team, right? The consultant, or the team which is actually building the content. The ABM function has to be in touch with that. And for that, within AI Central, we have a team workflow module, which is literally how the AI Central team, the client, and the AI agents, right, that we use, can work together as a team to produce deliverables. Let me show you how that works. Okay, so this is how the team workflow section looks, and I'm just giving you a gist of it. Basically, for any of the workflows which involve the ABM, marketing, and content, this is where the regular workflows and even one-time tasks get done. And the we have ensured that for any AI content related tasks, there is a way in which you can have an approval gate, so that the process is not completed before, say, a senior person who's doing the content actually gives approval, or it could be the client related approvals. So this is where all the approval and decisions get done. And yes, I mean, although there is automation and there are AI agents, at the end of the day, this is where you have people confirming that a certain activity is done right. So that's about the custom ABM solution within AI Central. Okay, so to summarize, it starts by really zeroing down to your best set of prospects, and building trust in the community and in these prospects, and having a very good system with respect to reaching out to them and creating an impression. And all this can be done by using AI, but you have to have this right level of efficiency in the agents that you're using. You need to have the right level of governance and approvals in all the workflows associated with this. And that's what the custom ABM solution within the AI Central aims to do. Thanks.